So here at Parsons Lodge, there's a couple historical items once they've restored this area, which was, basically for offenses and defenses of Gibraltar's coast through the 18th and 19th century. So one of the things I wanted to point out is there's still so much steel that you'll see these rings around Gibraltar. And what they were was for ropes and cables to be tied through here in order to maneuver and bring around cannons. So for example, if we look back at the top of the Rock of Gibraltar here, all along the way there's roads up and down to the top of Gibraltar. And along the way on those roads you will find these key rings. And these key rings were specifically to bring up the cannons and to haul them up. And as you can see, this is a battery, it's a fortress, and this is an 18-ton gun. So it's got a 10-inch circumference here, which if I can try to get around, I'll see if we can see inside. So that would be where the cannonball would fire out of here, and the bars would not be here. And you can see as we look out, you can see that you've got an amazing view of the Strait of Gibraltar and then the Bay of Gibraltar as well. Okay, now the other thing that I wanted to point out was the nuts and the bolts here. Like, they're so, but look how, I mean, the size of these is incredible. And then up here, this hook right here, these are hooks, and they would use ropes or cable or other hooks in order to come down to the gun and maneuver it around. And then, so you can see like how, I mean, this is solid steel, man. This is like, it's like being on a ship, except inside this fortress. And then the other thing I was going to point out is this kind of trough right here. Now, what that originally was for wheels. As the cannon was being moved around and pulled by different, maneuvering techniques, there would be this trough here, and there would have been a wheel right here to move the cannon in all sorts of different directions. So, and like it says, it's a 10-inch, 18-ton gun here at Parsons Lodge Battery in Gibraltar. And that's a little bit of an explanation on the cannon that sits at this location.